Hey, family, just keep in mind, man, Yahweh Shem Shai, he is known for his judgments. Never get weary of doing good. I understand, man. We all see it. Everybody getting wicked as hell out here. There's a lot of wicked motherfuckers out here. It's just wickedness. That's all we surrounded by. We are literally surrounded by devils. But we got to understand, man, that we cannot get weary of doing good. We got to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. And we got to trust Yahweh Shem Shai, because have we done any better by stooping down to these wicked people's level? No. All we doing is we're going to have Yahweh Shem Shai take wrath off of someone, and he's going to put that wrath on us because we ain't patient. Pray to Yahweh Shem Shai on things that you are weak at, you know, and this includes me too, you know. Right here, this is Psalms 37. This is verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be envious of the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thy heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord, and trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as thy light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospers in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger, and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. Shalom to the hope for elect out there. Shalom to the hope for 144,000, Lord willing. I'm part of that grateful, glorious number, giving all praise Yahweh Shem Shai. And like I said, I'm going to just keep this one short. I'm going to do a part 2 to this video. This is just like a quick opener, you know, so I'm going to keep this as a part 1. But I'm going to tie this one right here, like I was saying. Yahweh Shem Shai, he loveth judgment. Never get weary of doing good. We can't, because we're going to bug ourselves out, man. And then when we bug out, we're going to drop out, you know. And you don't want to go drop out. You know, Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, this is a beautiful thing. Being in his truth, he's putting, you know, understanding in our spirits to understand scripture and to understand him. And as we continue to learn, you know, we have to understand why he does what he does, you know. And we have to understand, you know, that he is chastening, you know, Israel, you know, but at the same time, he's bringing about prophecy, you know. But we got to understand, man, that Yahweh Shem Shai, he loveth judgment. But at the same time, you know, I'm going to continue saying this in all my videos, you know, that we all messed up. I messed up. So everything that is coming to us, as for us judgments, we deserve everything that is coming to us. It don't feel good either, but we deserve everything that is coming to us. But yeah, like I was saying, man, you know, just like this, you know, scripture here. See, these wicked people think that they don't have an expiration date, you know, and these wicked people do have a expiration date, you know. But see, we got to keep that in mind too, because it's going to get so bad out here to where we just like, God damn, man, like these motherfuckers, man, they just won't go away. They gonna go away. Right here, just like it says here, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. It's just like, you know, on a Saturday day, you know, you got to go out. You're like, God damn, bro, I got to go and cut the grass. You know, the grass growing too high, you know, so you go outside, you know, you get your mower and you cut the grass. Right. But in this case, the grass is going to eventually grow back. Right. But in a spiritual sense, what Yahweh Shem Shai means, we're going to, you know, we're going to put Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and these damn heathen nations. So Esau Edom, you know, he has all these, you know, military soldiers and, you know, they got all these people, you know, and, you know, they just think that they ain't gonna never be, you know, taken down. Well, in this sense, when the chariots come, they're gonna cut them down like grass. But see, they ain't gonna come back. The chariots are gonna cut them down to where it's just dust. So they ain't coming back. That's why it says here, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Yeah. And Esau Edom and these damn heathen nations are going to wither as the green herb, man. Yeah. They're going to be cut down like that grass, man, because they're going to be gone. You ain't going to find shit. But, hey, we got to trust that. We got to believe that. That's why I said we need to stick to these laws, statutes, and commandments, and we gotta stay prayed up to Yahweh Bashem Shah. But it's also important too, you know, if you can find brothers out there, you know, we got to hang around like-minded people so that we won't bug our own selves out. Yahweh Bashem Shah, he is bringing judgment now, and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. He's going to deliver his 144,000. But we just got to trust that. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. Yeah, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon them with his teeth. Yeah, and we see that on a daily. You know, especially our own people. Our own people want us gone. You know, and that's why Yahweh Bashem Shah, he's got to get our own people out. These heathens already been wicked. They've been wicked since day one. And our people just don't fucking get it. But hey, it's prophecy. We're going to keep telling them, but they just ain't going to care. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he sees that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. And don't we live in a world like that now? We live in a world where, you know, if you're out there, you know, trying to do the right thing, you don't get praised for it. You know, if you're out there worshiping Yahweh Bashem Shah, you get looked down upon. Meaning, you know, if you are out there really trying to learn these scriptures and trying to understand the proper names, which is Yahweh Bashem Shah, you know, not Christ, you know, these people are going to look at you some way, you know. Yeah, like you got, you know, fucking, you know, COVID disease or some shit. They don't want to stay away from you, you know. Yeah. You know, but this walk wasn't meant to be easy. That's why I keep saying, you know, we can't get weary of doing good. You know, because there's a prize at the end, y'all. And what is that prize, man? That crown. You got to keep that at the top of your mind. We got a crown at that end. Yeah, we're going to be catching up. We all going to be going through shit. I'm going to go through shit. I'm going through shit now. But we got to keep in mind that that crown, once you get that crown, nobody can take that from you. You are under the protection of Yahweh Bashem Shah. And see, these devils are trying to do all that they can to stop prophecy, but they won't be able to. Their sword shall enter their own heart, and their bow shall be broken. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever. They should, yeah, right here, verse 19. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. In the days of famine they shall be satisfied. But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as fat as of lambs. They shall consume, and to smoke shall they consume. Like I said, he's known for his judgments. Just like it says here, they shall be as fat as the lambs. They shall consume, and to smoke shall they consume away. They're going to be gone, y'all. They will. But we got to continue to do good, you know, because we in that time period where you can pretty much see who's who, you know. You can see who these wicked 2/3 are. We see that this thing is literally just Jacob versus Esau. We know who the Edomites are. We know who Moab is. We know who Ammon is. We know who Gog Magog is. Phut, which is the North Africans. Yeah. Tarshish, which is the white Latins. We know now. But it's up to us to continue to do good. And that's following the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Shah. Treating the brotherhood right. And doing everything that pleases Yahweh Bashem Shah. The wicked borroweth and payeth not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. That's what I was saying. You know, as long as we continue just to do good, and we're doing our best to stay in order with Yahweh Bashem Shah, Like it says here, you know, though he fall, he should not be utterly cast down. For the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. He's going to keep us. Amen. I'm just trying to motivate y'all, man. Got to, man. Gotta be motivated. But at the same time, you got to go out there and actually do it. So I have been young and now I'm old. This is King David. I have been young and now I am old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Depart from evil and do good and dwell forevermore. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever, but the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. There you go. Y'all heard that? That's why I had named it this. Yahweh loveth judgment. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. Because you know why? Because those, you know, that are actually reading scripture and continuing to learn, you know, and I know, you know, that there's, you know, some people, you know, that are on higher levels than us. But if you read scripture, you know, like I was saying, the Lord loves judgment, and he loves to execute judgment. He is known for it. The law of his power is in his heart. None of his steps shall slide. The wicked watches the righteous and seeketh to slay him. The Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on the Lord and keep his way. And what is keeping his way? The law, statutes, and commandments, like I've been saying. And he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. And when the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spreading himself like a green bay tree. And yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he cannot be found. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. But the transgressor shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off, but the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in a time of trouble. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. And he shall deliver them from the wicked and save them, because they trust in him. And we got to trust in him, like I kept saying. We got to trust Yahweh Bashiyan Shah, regardless of what we see and regardless of what we see around us. This is all a testing, man. Yes, we're in captivity, but this is all a testing. I'm going to finish it off here with Psalms 37 here. Verse 13, the Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. Oh, no. I just read that. Sorry, y'all. But anyways, Yahweh Bashiyan Shah, like I was saying, y'all, we got to keep his way. We got to trust him. We got to trust that he's going to deliver us. We got to trust that he's going to keep us in his hand. We got to trust, you know, that, you know, he's going to have a tower over us. His spiritual tower, which is his angels, which is his spiritual protection, other protection that we may not even know about, you know, because there's going to be miracles done in these times, man. You know, there's going to be things that, you know, you thought that you even think now. You know, there's going to be things that you like, damn, you know, like there's no way that I can get out of this. And then he just gets you out of it. It's just having that faith of a mustard seed. Amen. We got to trust Yahweh Bashiyan Shah. Yes, you got to put in works. Hey, but he could do things that you think can't be done, and it will be done. But yeah, y'all, I was wanting to bring this out, man. Do a part 2 to this. You know, so never get weary of doing good. Follow those laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability every day. Giving all praise, Yahweh Bashiyan Shah. And I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.